What is up, y'all? How are y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty good here today. More Schedule 1 to show you guys how workers work and how to assign them and all of that kind of stuff and the basics of just the basics. Not gonna get in too deep, but just enough so we can get your stuff started and automation going. So I got 3 people actually. I've got we got my clipboard out here. You can get this when you're actually we can go we'll go find. I'll show you where the bar is. It's too late. What time? It's 11:41. We'll go there in a minute. For now, in a minute, I'll show you how to actually buy them or pay, hire them. But for now, since they're here, we'll go through the process on the basics here. So I've got a cleaner, I've got a packager, and I've got a botanist. So now we'll start off with the botanist. So for right off the bat, for them, you have to hit E. You choose. You add in your pots or your drying racks. You would just click on this, and you keep your clipboard open, don't scroll away, and you would left click on what you want them to work on, and they will work on that. So that is a part of it. Now the other part is, let me scroll off and scroll back on. This right here, bed, you have to assign them a bed. Supplies, this is where they're going to get. I'm going to click on that, left click. Same thing with the bed though, to assign a bed. Left click on it. And supply, I have their supply rack right here. It's got fertilizer and seeds. Now I'm out of soil. I gotta buy more soil and gotta keep your shelves stocked, so that way everything keeps working. Now here's the suitcase, the briefcase on the bed. You gotta keep. They need $200 a day. I like to keep a couple days worth in there in time. That way, if I forget to come by and pay them, they'll have a couple days going there. You have to have a bed for each one. So be mindful on how many people you hire, because you gotta have the space for these beds. And you can't have them at like one building. You can't have them like staying in one building and working in another, or else I would just put them all in the hotel, and have them work everywhere else. But the building they are assigned to, which we'll get to that in a second, is the building that bed needs to go in for them to work. Now, one thing you want to do once you get also with the botanist, the planning part, pull your clipboard out. You click E on the there. You can choose the seed. Now you can choose any if you want. You don't use any seed if you wanted to do that. 3 additives, which you only have 3 types: fertilizer, PGR, and speed grow. PGR increases the overall yield. I mean, not the yield, but the yield. Fertilizer increases the quality. Speed grow makes it go faster. I don't do a lot of speed grow because I can't keep up with the production I'm at right now, or I can't sell enough of it, so it's not really worth me getting into. And of course, your destination. Click on that. I have mine set for right here. So everything's set up to go. So what to do is I'll grab everything from here, plant everything, keep and water everything, and put the fertilizers down and fill it with soil, which I have to go buy more soil. And they'll keep it going, and then they'll bring it to over here. Now we'll go to the next part, the packaging. Now what I usually do is sometimes I'll take some random stuff and I'll make some stuff. I got some California Dick here. I got some Granddaddy Crack and some purple ass blaster. The basic things. Some other things, stinking cake. California stink. Yeah, these things that I've mixed myself. Now you can hire a mixer. We won't get into the mixer right now for the chemistry person, because there's a whole thing with that I have not got into myself yet. I don't want to say anything that might be wrong. Again, I'm not an expert in this game. I'm giving y'all the basics on how the employees work. So and some tips to go along with it. So as they bring everything here. Now you want to go to your my packager. I'm gonna E on her. I chose her bed. Assigned stations. I have 2 packaging stations. Now routes. Routes are crucial. It's to keep everything stocked. So I'm gonna hit. I've got routes set up. I'm gonna add one though. I'm gonna add new. I'm gonna choose from first. Say for example, if I want to have this station equipped with the jars from right here. I had some jars here. And then from there it's gonna go to here, I think. Yeah, medium storage to packing station. So it's gonna load everything from here into there. And then what's gonna happen is here, I'm gonna pull the clipboard back out, E on the packing station, choose destination, large storage rack, which I have set to be right here, where all my product goes once it's made. So that's what they'll do. We'll go back to them again. Where's packaging? There you are. And then we can, do the routes. what stations they're working on. You can only do 3 stations and their bed. That's all you need to do there with them. And like I said, have the routes set up so they'll stock this with the jars or the little bags. That's what I have two packing stations set up. So one with jars and one with bags, because these, as right now you see there's 2 OG Kush right there, but because jars packing 5, it won't package any more OG Kush until there's more OG Kush on here, which as right now there's not any more on here. So once there is some more on here, then it will come back and grab it and go back with this. Like this right here, I've got this Granddaddy Purple. When it gets more of that Granddaddy Purple, it's going to bring it over here. And then eventually if it runs out and goes to the next thing, sometimes I come over here, I'll snatch these off here. That way it'll keep on working and grab something else to stock with, and it should go right to work. There she goes. So we're gonna put that back on here for now. Put you on there. Oh, that's not that. Okay. I'm probably eventually gonna need to have more more of these shelves. Probably have 1 shelf for each packing station next. So probably what I'll do there. But as you can see, how much stuff I'm getting. It makes a lot of stuff, and it just works by itself. Really, it's really nice. Do a couple tweaks every now and then to keep it going. Is it 6 o'clock yet? Almost 6 o'clock. We'll head out to the barn place. I think you have to be hoodlum level 5 to unlock this, to unlock the workers. So just keep on selling your stuff, and you'll eventually level up. It's pretty easy to level up, actually. You just gotta keep on selling. And I'll go over in another video on how to unlock suppliers and dealers and all of that. So now the cleaner, we went to the cleaner last year. I'm going to e-click, I'm going to choose assign trash cans. Now I have 2 trash cans in the, actually I should have 3. I didn't assign all trash cans apparently. Assign a trash can. I didn't assign that one. Left click on that and now it assigns. What it's going to do is it's going to pick up any trash in that area. Let me do that again so you can see that. I did a little bit too fast. You see these green circles? If there's any trash from these guys here dropped here, they'll pick it up, throw it in the trash can, and they'll empty the trash can. Like I got this here, because you want to have it by next to your, especially in your growing area. See, I got that stuff right there. I need to move this trash can over. Is what I need to do. When you do that, when they're just gonna drop shit everywhere, and trash builds up really fast. Definitely get you a cleaner. As soon as you need your first 2 need to be probably a botanist and a cleaner. I would honestly say, and then go to a packager and eventually get yourself into a mixer or a chemist. I think that's what they're called. We'll see in a minute what they're called. What they're actually called. Okay, now let's go to the place where we can hire people. All right, here I'm gonna show you where it's at. This is the motel right here. We're gonna go this way. Try not to get caught by the cops. I don't think it's 9 o'clock yet. Yeah, we're fine. It's this big ass building right here, big brick building right here. Looks like a big ass warehouse. And go in here to E. Here we go. Close the door, might as well. Be nice. Now over here is where you can buy weapons and stuff, but we're not gonna get into all of that right now. We're showing you how to hire people. Go in this guy up here. Here we go. I want to hire an employee. All right. We hired a cleaner, botanist, handler. This person who packages everything, and chemist. Yeah. Person who does all your mixing, and they make the meth and all the other things, all the mixing things you would need to mix with. Hire them here, and once you choose them, let me just see here. You choose which thing you own you want them to go to, and then from there you'll be good to go. All you have to do is place down the bed and assign their work and all of that. Well guys, I hope this simple tutorial helped y'all out. If it did, make sure y'all squish that like button. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and slap the notification bell for future videos coming out. And just like this one, I'm gonna be doing some more of these simple basic tutorials for this game, for basic stuff. And as I play it more and more, as I learn more and more about this game, I'll be doing more and more tutorials as I go. Check out this last video I did in the Schedule 1. It was the 3rd episode of my playthrough series. So check that out, guys. Let me know if that's something y'all want to see more of. And y'all have an awesome day.